Buddy. Yay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are so excited. My name is Doug Farrar, and I'm excited to host this event this evening um, to just share with you guys just an opportunity to be a part of this community. We're a part of a health-minded, health-conscious community that not only is spreading the message of the importance of optimal health and just not optimal health, but just trying to get better. We're on a journey trying to get better with our health and building our immune systems. But we are also a part of this business opportunity where you can actually make money sharing with people how to get healthier. And that's pretty exciting. So um, I'm super excited to just help you understand what we have going on here. I have some awesome guests that are going to share some information about what their journey has been like with this business. We're going to share about our products from this awesome company. We're going to share about the company. We're going to share a little bit about what it looks like to do this business to see if maybe it would be a fit for you. I don't know, but we want you to have to be able to make an informed decision about this opportunity. So I'm going to get started pretty quick here because we did start a few minutes late. I'm going to turn it over to my co-host, Karen Orlowski, and she's going to share with you a little bit about the Juice Plus products, and then I'll come back in a little while, I'll share a little bit about the business. So Karen, take it away.
Hey, okay, so I am super excited to share these with you. So the Juice Plus company, I don't know how much you guys know about this, and that's what this presentation, we want to talk a little bit about, the products and kind of like, why are we excited about sharing with people, and then we're going to go into more of the opportunity. So the Juice Plus company really is all about health. It's always been about helping others get healthier. And right now that's through Juice Plus, and it's a unique nutritional philosophy of one simple change. And I know this Juice Plus became the catalyst for me getting healthier. It was 18 years ago. Was it 17? No, 17 years ago in May. Crazy. So bridging the gap between what you should eat and what you do eat every single day. Majority of us are not eating enough fruits and vegetables every single day. Kids are supposed to be getting 7 servings, women 9, and men 13. So I'd love for you to put in the chat if you're actually able to get that every single day. No rigid diets, no demanding exercise programs, sustainable changes in diet and lifestyle results. So the Juice Plus capsules are a great first step. This is, again, kind of becomes a catalyst for some people for taking their health to the next level. Next slide. Okay. So the Juice Plus products are one of a kind also. We have a very narrow product, a focused product line, which is one of the things that I loved, because when I did join, I was a new mom. I was already working full time in management. So the last thing I wanted was, some a lot of work to do. And I didn't really want this whole brochure of, here's all these different products. So I love that it's a narrow product line. It's the best of whole food nutrition. We focused on plants because everybody needs more plants. It's close to nature, minimally processed, over 40 clinical research studies from leading hospitals and universities. And the product quality is certified by NSF, National Sanitation Foundation. I don't know if you have ever heard of that, but we have a label on there, and if you look for that label, it means that it's third party tested to make sure that it's safe for human consumption. So they test the powders that go into Juice Plus, and they test it to make sure that it is, it has no herbicides, pesticides, bacteria, lead, anything that's harmful, so we know that it's safe. Okay, so the Juice Plus capsules, let's talk about a few of the products. They're whole food source, plant-based, minimally processed ingredients. It literally is fruits, vegetables, berries, and we have an omega blend. It's plant-based, including the capsule. So it's pretty awesome that the whole thing is vegan. It is gluten-free. It is non-GMO. They're close to nature. We already talked about minimally processed. So we have the fruits, which is 10 different fruits. We have the berries, we have the vegetables, and then we have the omegas. And I want to talk about the fruits, veggies, and and berries, which is what we call the trio blend, is nutrition from 30 different fruits, vegetables, and grains. And then we have the omega blend, which I'm not going to lie, I've always heard about omega-3 and how healthy they are. And oh, you need to eat fish a couple times a week. But I never really fully understood the benefit of the omega-3s. You hear about heart health and stuff. And our omega-3 took it to the next level. The company took it to the next level. They did years of research. And not only is it a plant-based omega, but it is an omega blend, which means it's omega-3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. And the omega-3 is from algae. We farm our own algae. So it's not from the fish. We save the fish. Yay. So where else on the planet can you get nutrition from, 30 different fruits, vegetables, and berries in a day? If you went to the grocery store, right? Nobody is eating that every single day. And then also that amount of healthy omegas. So Juice Plus comes in capsules, and it also comes in chewables. So the chewables they were mainly for kids, but there's a lot of adults that take the chewables as well. Sometimes adults can't swallow capsules. Sometimes they're already taking enough medication. They don't want to, and they want to take them because they're just fun and they taste good. And we do suggest sometimes you can take chewables as an adult if you use that as your snack, because I know a lot of people have a sweet tooth during the day. So the Juice Plus powders in the gummy form are the same exact ones. It's the same exact nutrition that's in the capsules. It's for children and adults. It's plant-based. It's gluten-free. They are vegan, so there's no oh my gosh, gelatin. They're made without GMO, and it's minimally processed, like we've talked about before. And they are delicious. And I will say they do not taste like, when you eat them, you can actually taste that they are fruits and vegetables, right? It's not like a Welch's gummy. It actually tastes like it's fruits and vegetables, and they're awesome. So the Juice Plus Complete shakes and bars. Oh my gosh, I had a bar today driving in the car, and I keep those in my car. Because they don't melt even in the heat, and they're great because they will fill me up even a half a bar. I could probably eat 3 of those Quaker Oat bars, and I can eat half of a Juice Plus one, and it fills me up, and it's healthy. So the shakes and the bars, delicious on the go plant-based nutrition. The shakes I have been drinking for 16 years, and my kids, it's so safe. It's safe for kids and it's safe for adults. My kids, when they were about 10 months old, started drinking the shakes, and they loved it. So it provides, I'm sorry, I have dogs, provides a balanced mix of carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. So it actually is called complete because it can be used as a complete meal. We use it for breakfast. My kids both drink it for breakfast in the morning before they go to school. I drink it for breakfast, and I sometimes will have another one after working out as well. It's high quality plant proteins. It's a source of additional fiber. People are not getting enough fiber every single day. They say the minimum amount of fiber you're supposed to get is 30 grams, but we really should be getting at least 50 grams. And this is a great source of fiber. It's gluten-free, it's NSF certified, it's actually kosher, made without GMO ingredients, and then minimally processed and delicious. And there's so many things. I'm going to talk one more second about the complete. Is the other thing too is it's not just shakes, because sometimes people get tired of shakes. We make pancakes, we make oh my gosh, overnight oats, we make complete protein balls, we make pudding, we make so many things with those shakes. They're so versatile. Sorry, I couldn't stop talking about the shakes. Okay, so helping family thrives. One of the things that really attracted me to this company was the dedication to helping the whole family get healthy, right? Not just mom. And there's a lot of people out there that maybe they can't afford. Maybe they're on, they've got a little bit less money, and they're trying to figure out, okay, if I've only got this much money, then I guess I'll just give it to my kid. As a mom, you know what I'm talking about. If we've only got, let's say, $50, we're going to get our kid healthy. The company does a Healthy Starts for Family program that if you have kids between the ages of 4 through college, and a mom, a dad, grandma, any adult gets started on Juice Plus, you can actually sponsor the child and they can get Juice Plus for free. So we don't have to choose. We can get healthy with the families, which is what, we want to do. And then after being on Juice Plus for a year, eating more fruits and vegetables, consuming less fast foods and soft drinks, visiting the doctor less, taking fewer over-the-counter prescription drugs. It's just, and a lot of people are just feeling overall better. Okay, this is what my parents loved. My dad was a huge research geek, and my mom was a nurse. So when I got started years ago, I was excited because I knew I wasn't eating enough fruits and vegetables, and my parents were excited about the research. And I think we had probably 20 something back then. So Juice Plus has third-party clinical research. We have over 40 independent clinical research studies done on Juice Plus capsules, conducted by researchers at leading hospitals and universities around the world, published in peer-reviewed scientific journals, and it shows a wide range of healthful benefits. I don't remember if the next slide goes into it, but it helps to support, it doesn't. It helps to support a healthy immune system. It reduces inflammation. We have cardiovascular research, research showing it protects your DNA. So it does what fruits and vegetables do, except now you can get it in an easy capsule form. And the Tower Garden, oh my gosh, I have my Tower Garden over here, is amazing. I was never a good gardener, and I was a little nervous about the Tower Garden, but it is, I say that my Tower Garden grows despite me. So I've let it run out of water, everything. And you can grow up to 28 plants. On the flex on the right, you can grow up to 28 plants in the Tower Garden. And then it is, I have to think about this, 36 plants on the home one. So it uses 98% less water, 90% less space than a conventional garden. You're talking about 2.5 feet around, 3 feet around, and then 5 feet high. You can grow anywhere. You can grow on a balcony. You can grow, I have mine on my porch here. I actually have it in my office during the winter. So you can pretty much grow anywhere. Grow clean food at home, indoors or out. It's organic as long as you don't spray it. Grow up to 30% more herbs and produce. And then it produces greens up to 3 times faster with only water and the mineral blend. I know that I was going to an event this past weekend, and I had planted some plants 3 weeks ago, and they were actually pretty good. I'm ready to harvest some of the lettuce on them. So those are awesome if you're into that. So I know Doug is going to talk a little bit about the opportunity. I'm going to just tell you my story really quickly. So 17 years ago in May, my best friend told me about Juice Plus, and I really kind of didn't get it. My parents understood the research part of it. I was excited about the fruits and vegetables, but I had always grown up. I had asthma, allergies, migraines, digestive issues, and I was on a bunch of different isolated vitamins because that's what we were always told to do. So I took it during started taking it during my pregnancy. By the end of the pregnancy, I realized that I didn't need a lot of that medication anymore. I tried to eat healthier during the pregnancy. And with the help of Juice Plus, because again, it kind of became the catalyst for me to try and start eating healthier. Over the last 17 years, I haven't been on any of the medication anymore. I haven't, experienced the migraines. So, and I'm also craving kale, right? I grow kale, I grow Swiss chard because of the Tower Garden. It's amazing. And what I couldn't help doing was sharing it with people. I was so excited that those little capsules helped my health so much that I started telling my friends. And I didn't really have a vision for the long-term goals of this, but what it helped me do was, after a few years of being able to just pay for my product, what I was able to do was stay at home with my kids. Not only did it allow me to stay at home with my kids and become homeroom mom and be able to volunteer and be able to take them to all their sports. We didn't have to say no to them because I was working until 6 p.m. It also allowed me to be with both of my parents when they were, sick and had, they were in the hospital at the end. So it has allowed me to say yes to so many things that I would not have been able to do if I was working full time. It's given me financial freedom. It's given me time freedom. Today, as a matter of fact, we were talking, if you guys were on here earlier, we were talking about how today was my kid's first day at school. And I went with some ladies in the neighborhood, and I didn't have to call off from my boss, didn't have to ask for a day off. And we did moms and mimosas. And then I went to go visit a friend at the campground, and it's just amazing. So I'm excited for you to learn more from Doug.
Man, you're getting me all fired up, Karen. I mean, I just hear about this stuff and it's just so amazing. And you gotta understand, I've been doing this for a while. I've done this presentation many, many, many times, but I hear these stories and I get reminded about the research and these awesome products. I mean, what do you think's gonna happen to you when you start having 30 different fruits and vegetables a day? And you have the complete shake, which is vegan with all this stuff like I can't even tell you some of the ingredients. I can't even pronounce some of the ingredients because they're these rare plants from other Jerusalem artichoke and these things. And it's like, what is this stuff? But all I know is my wife heard about Juice Plus years ago. I didn't take it at first. I was too busy, like being the busy working guy, and she's a lot smarter than me apparently, because she started taking the product consistently and she started doing this business right away. And all I know is I finally got
Because
on
I
board. First, I got on board with the products. And once I did that, um, man, I started seeing changes, So I used to be like 40 pounds heavier. I used to be on blood pressure and cholesterol medication. Now, we're not allowed to make claims that, oh, Juice Plus lowered my blood pressure. Oh, all this. I don't know. I mean, there's a combination. It's like we said in the beginning, our whole concept is one simple change. As you make little changes, let's drink more water, let's exercise a little bit. Let's take Juice Plus and add this micronutrition. How about we swap out that bagel in the morning for a Juice Plus complete smoothie and just like get a really good meal, And so as I did that, I've also seen those kinds of results. And you see from the Children's Health Study, the things that people are reporting, from their kids. The same thing we see with adults, that you're not going to the doctor as much and things like that. So it's really exciting because being healthy is a lot more fun than not being healthy, right? So I mean, it's a great community. So even if you just didn't, if you're checking this out tonight and you decide not to do the business with us, I mean, it's a no-brainer to be on these products. So just remember that. But I started getting involved. My wife started building this business years ago, and she was able to replace her income. And when she went on maternity leave, she never went back because she built this business up. And finally, it got my attention after a while. I was a school teacher, then a school administrator, then a college program administrator. And 6 years ago, I was able to leave my job too, the 9 to 5, and just do this full time. So we do this together now. And it's pretty awesome because, like Karen said, you have time freedom. I mean, my daughter's first high school golf practice was today, and I was able to be there and sit there and watch them practice. And of course, I'm the only dad there. It's always like that because the dads are busy working from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. unless they have another way that they can own their time like I do. And so there was a bunch of moms and me, but I'll tell you what, guys, it is awesome when you have control over your time. And this business has done that for me. So I'm very thankful. Well, now's the time for you to take a look at what we have here. There's an opportunity for you to earn some extra income. Yeah, that's what most people do with this. They earn, some people just even cover the costs of their products, and that's it. But that's okay. There's no pressure because there's no quotas or anything. So we like to say whether you do a little or a lot, you're a blessing. We love it. There's almost no investment. Oh, in fact, this summer there is no investment. But after this summer, this month now, after this month, it's only $52 a year to have a franchise with a huge company like this. You can work at your own pace, anytime, anywhere. My wife was over at T-Mobile and she was in the car I think she was working off of her watch, like actually working in the car. So you get to inspire healthy living among your family and friends and in your community. And we support you. The company supports you, and we support you every step of the way to help you be successful. Okay, so that's what we want to do. Where our mission is about inspiring healthy living around the world. This company was founded in 1970. All of our products are plant-based, and it makes it easier for you to be healthier. And like Karen said, there's tons of research, over 30 published studies, and we're actually the most researched nutritional product in the world. Okay, and this is not some mom and pop operation. This is a global country. We're in over 25 countries around the world, and that means with this business, you can have an international business starting tonight if you decided to join us. Okay, and this industry that we're in, the wellness and the health industry, is huge. It's huge. I mean, think about it. Over 6 trillion by 2025 is the amount of money that's being spent in health and wellness. So it's a great thing. Even during COVID, we've seen our business growing. A lot of people were really challenged during COVID, but we've seen things growing and growing and growing. And it's like the right time at the right place. I mean, who doesn't want a stronger immune system right now, right? So, and side gigs are like a real thing especially for the younger generation, but it's very common right now. 52 million Americans have other jobs, little side gigs, right? 44% of millennials, $1.2 trillion is earned in side jobs, and 47% of women are doing that. How about that? And there's just a shift in how we work. It's more and more common to kind of have like, maybe 20 or 30 hours at this job and maybe 5 or 10 hours at this job. And then maybe there's a little side thing you're starting up over here. But man, starting a business is hard. And that's why it's so cool that we make it easy. Our company makes it easy because it's a turnkey franchise. When you sign up with us, we'll bring you through a little bit of training, but you're up and running almost instantly. It's pretty cool. So that it really is just a new way to do things. There's different reasons that people love to do this, and not everybody does it. Like I said, most people don't do this full time. Karen and I are kind of an exception, but that opportunity is there for you if you wanted to. But it kind of creates like a new job security, because people like to have multiple income streams. Moms like my wife. She wanted a way to stay at home with the kids and be able to make a little income. Well, it turned out to be a lot of income. I noticed when she started out earning me, I was like, wait a second. She's in her pajamas when I get home and she's out earning me. What's going on here? Millennials, if you know any millennials, the last thing they want is a 9-to-5 job that's 40 hours a week sitting at a desk with the guy next to him in a cubicle eating a sandwich smelling like onions or something, right? They don't go for that stuff. Millennials, they want to live the dream. In fact, they demand to live the dream. We can take we should be learning from millennials. I know I did 6 years ago. I said, forget it. I'm going to do this full time. And I have never looked back. Baby boomers. My wife and I guess we're not quite there, but we're in our 50s now. And the cool thing is we never really have to retire because we have time freedom. We can work a lot or a little, but it's like kind of like a new retirement. It's pretty cool. And I'm pretty sure anybody could use a little bit of extra money. Even if you make, let's say $500 a month in Juice Plus, that can change your budget, anybody's budget. It doesn't matter if you're a millionaire. I mean, millionaires value $500 extra a month too. That's how they became millionaires, right? So our business model is pretty unique. We're a direct sales company. It's supported by social media. There's a lot of social media aspect to this and sharing that way. But there's also an e-commerce aspect too, where as you share with somebody, when they're ready to order, they can just go right to your website, put their order in. You can just pop them over to a link and then you're good to go. It's pretty cool. Our customers are our best ambassadors. People love Juice Plus. And usually it's kind of like, how there's business to business. Well, this is almost like customer to customer, because what Karen and I have in common is we were both customers at one point. We liked the product. And then next thing you know, it's good. So we start sharing it with others. You can build your business around your life. Like I was meeting people at the golf course today, and I didn't share with them today because I'm not going to like just vomit all over them like juice bus, but I'm building relationships. And, it's just like recommending a good movie or a good restaurant. The same thing as health and stuff like that comes up, or even business. You just tell people what you do, what you love. And if they're interested, you say, yeah, let me shoot you a video. You can learn a little bit more. And they're like, okay. And then you follow up. That's all we do. And that's literally how we've replaced our income, doing stuff like that. Being your own boss is great. Okay. I don't even know what else to say. Just imagine what it would be like to be your own boss or not have a mean boss. And it's even better. Trust me. Okay. We connect people who want to live healthier lives with one another. I mean, it's a really great community. And all you really need is a passion for helping others be healthier. I would say also just a passion for people, investing in people, because the only way that I make money is by helping other people have success in their business. Okay. So it's pretty cool. Our company is really into giving back through the Juice Plus Foundation. We're actually the head sponsor for the Juice Plus Marathon weekend. We give away meals in, I think, 1 million meals in the Volunteers of America, the Juice Plus Complete, the Children's Hunger Fund. The Green Bronx machine is in the Bronx, New York, using those tower gardens that Karen was showing you. They're teaching kids to grow their own food in urban environments through not just tower gardens, but other means as well. It's pretty neat. And then the Boys and Girls Clubs of America. We've donated a tower garden to every single Boys and Girls Club of America who wants one. And that's pretty amazing. So our company is about giving back, and you see that theme of like health and wellness and just investing. So when you share Juice Plus, you're just sharing healthy living with others. We like to say you live the mission and you share your journey. So it's that simple. I might be growing my tower garden and I post it on social media and people are like, what the heck is that? Then I tell them. Some people might want to buy one. Okay. So all I do is connect them to my website, but the company, that's all we do. We share with people. The company takes care of all the product stuff, the order processing, the shipping, the billing, the collection of money, all the stuff you wouldn't want to do if you were starting up a business. Okay, this is all just turnkey. They do all the yucky stuff. We get to do all the great stuff, just sharing with people and taking care of people. So it's pretty cool. We love it. All right, so you can start earning right away. Um, and it's very simple. The more customers you add, the more you earn. And some people stop there. Like I said, you can do a little or a lot, but some people earn even more. You can kind of get exponential if you teach other people how to share with other people. So you add team members. So you kind of build this organization um, and then help them learn how to do it. And it's really simple because we have training websites and things like that. And we do have an earnings summary. If you want to have that sent to you, just ask the person that sent you to or invited you tonight, and it can show you how much people earned last year on average for the different positions. So it's really simple. We can get into like details and start sharing about, well, what about this? And if you do this much, you earn this much and things like that. But it's just kind of a consistent thing where if you're sharing with people and bringing on some customers, and then some of those customers are going to be interested in joining the team and being a part of what we're doing and being a part of something bigger. And as you do that, your check keeps growing. There's bonuses along the way. And there's even corporate benefits that come along the way. That the position my wife and I are in, we have an amazing benefits package. Health, dental, the whole deal. We even have tuition reimbursement. We can get acupuncture, acupressure, all kind of chiropractic. Amazing. So we love our company. It's super. We want you to be a part of what we're doing. And I think Karen, you're gonna wrap us up, and we have some special stories we're gonna share. So I'm gonna turn it back over to you.
Hey, thanks. Yes. Oh my gosh. I know I'm always so inspired when I hear all of that information. I'm so grateful that somebody introduced me to it so long ago. So let's just go in alphabetical order. Let's hear from Gabby first because she has such a great story. And I love how Doug met you.
Yeah, I'd love to share my story. I just wanted to touch really quick on everything that you guys have been talking about tonight. Another thing I wanted to add is just it's fun. And I'm finding now, this is something I realized recently, is the more you have fun, the more you do well, which is weird in a company. You wouldn't think that, oh, if I'm having fun, I'm gonna do well. Like, no, this company is for you to have some fun and make some money and help people. So that's what I love about it. So I started this 7 months ago. So it was right around the time where, I was kind of lost. I stopped going to college. I didn't know what I wanted to do next. I always wanted to finish college or something. I just had that thought that I wanted to do that. Kind of didn't have a path. So I got stuck in the restaurant business, which did me really well. But in the back of my mind, I knew that I was meant for something different. I wanted something more. I wanted to do something else. I just never had the chance to find that. So that's why I think Doug was my guardian angel. He appeared. um, so I met Doug at the dog park. And it was right around the time that not only was I in the back of my mind thinking about I wanted more for myself, I also was taking back control of my health. I was getting beet powder. I was getting, little things I knew I wasn't getting enough. I kind of was naive in the fact that, yeah, I was young, but I wasn't eating enough fruits and vegetables. So when I met Doug at the dog park, he not only shared that he could share something with me that was health beneficial, but he also mentioned a little bit about the business to me, and it kind of intrigued me a little bit because back of my mind was like, hello, listen to this guy, he's here for a reason. I like to listen to signs. So Doug shared with me about the product. I got on a call with him and Sharon, and when I saw the Juice Plus presentation they gave me, it just a light bulb went off. It made sense. I wanted to get healthy. So I started to take the products, but I also caught that vision, that the long-term vision. I knew that if I listened to them and I did what they were telling me, and maybe if I just said yes to this, maybe something could come from it. So I started to share. I knew I wanted to share anyway with my family. My family needed to be on this. My friends needed to be on this. So that's what made me really excited about sharing, is what I can do for other people as well as myself. But it also was like, how can I make some money from this and maybe eventually get out of the restaurant business? You know, I didn't think it was going to happen quick. I did catch that long-term vision. So I wanted to see where it could get me. My goal was to get out of the restaurant business, but I didn't think it was going to happen this way. So my fiance ended up getting a really good job opportunity in Michigan. So I came to this point where I had to leave the restaurant business, but I wasn't as far in Juice Plus as I thought, but it's all I had. And the fact that Juice Plus, I can do it in Michigan, that was what comforted me as well, for being able to move to a completely different state. And something that I love about this company is that community, what Doug was talking about, making relationships with people you meet out in the world. You know, it's helping me meet people in Michigan. I'm meeting people at the pickleball courts. I'm meeting people through just like a networking group, and I'm able to create more conversation and meet more people because I'm sharing Juice Plus. So that's what I love about the company, is that I can do it from anywhere. If I wanted to travel, if I had to up and move, you know, I can share with even more people and help them get healthy. So
I love that. I love that. And I did the same thing where I moved from South Florida to Georgia and my business grew. So that's awesome. And then the community. And I want to share with you guys that I hope that if you were listening to her story, that you realize that this isn't the 9 to 5 job, right? You're not sitting at your computer all day. They met at the dog park. And I love that simply because I love dogs. So I just think that's such a fun story. And then I love getting to know, I feel like I have hundreds of friends around the country and around the world that I get to know because of this community. And so the next person that I'm gonna be hiking with soon in the next few weeks, that's gonna share her story, is Nanette.
Hi, can you hear me okay? Well, this is proof that you can use anything, because my motherboard got fried on my computer. So I'm doing literally everything from my phone right now. But I first heard about Juice Plus from my mom. She's a naturopathic doctor. And because my daughter, at the time when she was younger, she's 21 now, but she was getting sick often. And not only was she getting sick, but ever since she was born, she would get horrible bronchitis. And we would end up in the emergency room, and she would be on a nebulizer. I'd be up all night. When at the time that she introduced Juice Plus to me, she was in elementary school and really, no, I guess she was in middle school, and just missing 4 or 5 days of school at a time. So I didn't even get started on Juice Plus first. I was like, oh, kids get it for free. You're already getting an order, so good. So she can get it for free. And so with my mom's order, she was able to get Juice Plus, and I saw the difference it was making in her. I myself have a muscular neurological issue, which was rapidly deteriorating. I was losing the use of my fingers. I was having difficulty even holding a glass anymore without using the 2 palms of my hand. And writing was getting difficult as well. And I was seeing specialists after specialists after specialists here in Atlanta, Georgia, at some of the best hospitals here, and they were not able to help me. So mom said, listen, no matter what your body is going through, it can better handle it if you are properly fed, if it's getting the proper nutrition. And I'm a little bit of a geek nerd. So all the research, absolutely, I just like devoured the research, because I was like, wow, it's doing this and it can do that. So whether or not I felt anything, I wanted to definitely take it, because my daughter was already taking it and I saw those results. It took a few months, but I started to regain the use of my fingers when nobody else could help me with anything else. And right about now, 95% of the symptoms are completely gone, even though I still have the condition, still have some muscle tissue loss, but I'm able to function. I can move all my fingers, I can hold my glass, I can do all of that. And that was huge to me. So I personally never miss a day of taking my Juice Plus. I actually take twice the amount every day. So because I was telling other people, mom was like, you may as well just become a partner and spread the word that way and make money as well, doing it that way. And I built up a pretty good customer base just talking to people. And I'm going to fast forward a little bit because I got to the point where I was doing concentrated efforts. So I was making about $500 a month. And that lasted for several years, or for at least about 4 or 5 years that I was just making that amount. Fast forward to a couple of years ago, I got laid off of my job. And then I decided to become a Pilates instructor, did that, and still not really putting that much attention to my Juice Plus business, but still getting this money every month. And then COVID happened. My place of business was shut down for 2 months. Georgia Department of Labor approved me for unemployment, but never paid me. And I realized at that point that my only income coming in was my Juice Plus money consistently all the time. And if that is not residual income, I don't know what is. And so it helped me to realize on another level that if I put more concentrated effort into it, why not, triple that, or just get to a point where I have a full-time income that's literally coming in all the time. And the reason why it was just coming in all the time is literally because the product is so good that my customers have been eating it for years and don't want to be without their Juice Plus. And so I'm at the point now where the more I'm building my Juice Plus business, the more people I talk to, I'm excited, specifically because as a Black woman, as an African American, I see how much in this country, especially, our health is affected a lot of times, a lot more than other people. Our numbers tend to be higher. And I don't think it's just nutrition. I also think it's the level of stress we're under dealing with the things that we have to deal with in this country. So every time I get a new team member that's helping me spread the word, to me, it's like changing the health of a community of people that did not know about this Juice Plus before. And I talk to anybody because I teach Pilates. I teach people from all races, backgrounds, ages, everything. And I share it with everybody. But I'm especially excited to see it expanding amongst people of color, and specifically amongst Black people in this country. So that's something I am excited about. I'm also excited about exactly what Doug talked about, because I worked the corporate environment and had a decent benefits package, but the one that Juice Plus offers is amazing. So I will be happy to be able to get to that point. And so that's it. That's what I do. I'm very passionate about it, because I know that it works and it's coming in every month directly as a result of me helping other people get healthy and finding other people to partner with me to spread the word and reach people I could have never reached because I don't know the people that they know. So that's my story.
Thank you. Okay, so I hope you guys were encouraged. Sorry, something popped up on my computer, by some of these stories, because I tell you, everybody's got a different journey. Everybody's got a different story. And we hope that we want to thank you for joining us tonight, right? Because sometimes just taking a half an hour out during the week after, working all day in a busy schedule, it's a lot. So we're so thankful that you were able to join us tonight. And whether or not you get started on the Juice Plus products, right? It could be just the capsules, it could be the shakes, or maybe you're already on them and you're talking to people. You've had a great experience so far and you're talking to people. Maybe you want to join our mission and share with some of your family and friends. And if you're already doing that, I hope that you're encouraged that you want to get others to join our team as well. So if anybody, you don't know about the products, you don't know about the business opportunity, we would love to tell you a little bit more about that. So reach out to the person who invited you. And if anybody has any questions, I don't know if we want to stop the recording, then we can ask any questions or answer any questions.
Sure. If anybody wants to ask a question, you could put it in the chat or you could unmute yourself. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording. Or Sharon, you're doing it. Could you stop it?
Sometimes